Hey everybody, welcome to day 142, Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. Today is Monday, October 28th, 2024, and yeah, buckle up. We're going a little deep and we're getting a little uncomfortable today. All right, so first things first, I will have to give you my numbers tomorrow and let you know whether we hit our sales goal because I had a little system glitch here. So I won't have that until tomorrow, but it's close. It's close from what I can tell. We'll see. All right. So I am reset to 0. The shipping is done except for the things that sold in this past couple minutes. And joining me on the Reset to 0 challenge are Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Char, Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick, Mr. C Chats, Vanessa, Brightest Holidays, Diabetic Reseller, Judith R, and Pam of Whimsy and Such. Great job doing better. And day 142, right? I've gotten to know you guys pretty well over the past 142 days. And yeah, so there's this quote by Jim Rohn. It says, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So I like to change it to work harder on yourself than you do on your business. And, that spills over into your business. And, there are a couple of things that I really need to work on. And this is really, really difficult for me. This is one of my fears is history. I was raised in a very Irish Catholic family, very reserved, very quiet. When something is wrong or there's a problem, you definitely don't talk about it. You definitely don't go on YouTube and talk about it, right? Everything is kind of like private and hush hush and all of that stuff. So this is a huge challenge for me. And I've always had the most immense respect for artists and for people, anybody that puts themselves out there. I think it is probably one of the bravest, most courageous things that somebody can do. And I've always just really respected that, whether you're putting your artwork out there, whether you're, creating a vlog, whether you're sharing a personal story, that is not something that I've ever been comfortable doing. And I don't think that serves me well. So I've talked about my friend Diane Lassonde, and she is the one that challenged me to do the reseller reflection. She said, do it for 30 days. It's now 142. Thank you, Diane. But the other thing that she truly, truly inspired in me is she said her background is very similar. Families don't talk about, things that are uncomfortable and what are considered, you just don't put things that are private out there. And she has, stepped out of the box out of her family's box with her illness, and has just been so open and so upfront about everything. It just is really such an incredible inspiration, and somebody showing the way that you can put things out there. And when you put things out there, there's a lot of wonderful things that come back to you in the process. So thank you, Diane. I'm forever grateful. Without this reseller reflection, I would not have come to some of the realizations, and I would not be working on myself in the way that I am now and have decided to. So thank you. All right. So to be better at what I do, I have to be better. And one of the things that I've really struggled with is I am coming out of, and let's say, verbally, mentally abusive relationship. And, there was a lot involved. It's been over a year of just trying to figure things out. And, it was, when you're in a situation like that, there's a lot of people that just don't get it, right? It's not like a normal breakup. It's not like, oh, my heart was broken. It's like literally cut me to the core of who I was. And there was a lot to look at. And, I got myself so far, but I can't get any further. And so what I did was I went ahead and I, joined a group, hopefully people that are struggling with the same thing, and going to get some support and, really take care of this, because I was listening to a video today, and I'm going to link it up. I think you guys should watch it. There's so much in this video other than this, but it started with, it's Lisa Nichols on the Lewis Howes School of Greatness podcast. And she was talking about self-care and what is self-care. Self-care is your responsibility to your future. Self-care is representative of your self-worth. So what are the things that you can do for your future self? How can you care for yourself to make yourself better? And, I want to show up and serve as my best self. And I can't figure this out on my own. I can't get over the final hump because when you're in a relationship like that, you're made to feel crazy, right? Like, you actually question your own sanity at times, just because of all these things. And I really need to be, just like we have our mastermind and support for that, and we're doing all these great things for our business and, coming together. Why wasn't I doing that personally? Because if I make myself better, I can be a better friend, a better partner, a better coach, a better business owner, because I want to work on myself. So I am going to do these things, and I really would encourage anyone to do the same. Don't wait or let, there's a lot of, regret, a lot of embarrassment, a lot of just, I have to give a shout out to my friend Billy, who definitely changed the way I looked at things. The road back to you. I'm an Enneagram 5, which I am an investigator, just in case anybody's interested. But one of the things that this book taught me was that what is holding me back, and different, numbers have different things, is that, when you're fiercely independent and you're living in that unhealthy space, you don't want to appear weak. And I'm a child of the 80s, right? Like, you don't want to appear weak about anything. And you don't necessarily want to ask for help because you are fiercely independent. And that's, that's something that I have to struggle with. So that book really kind of, opened that up as well for me. But anyway, all right. So the point of all of this is I'm putting it out there. I know there's going to be people that watch this and are like, all right, this is too much. But I feel like I need to put it out there and see what comes back to me. And because I truly believe, and I've seen it happen in so many ways, where when somebody opens up about something they're struggling with, there are so many people out there struggling with the same thing that, are willing to open up as well, or talk about these kind of things. So I hope it is a service, and I, hope to be better for you all. I hope to even be a better podcaster, because I'm dealing with this thing that is just constantly with me. And yeah, so, all right. Work harder on yourself than you do on your business, and let's see what happens. All right, guys, have an awesome night. I'm going to link up that video with Lisa Nichols. I would say go watch it. It's about so much more than self-care. That is just like the first 5 minutes of it. It's phenomenal. All right, guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow on day 143.